what's Speed's problem? He turned up like 40 minutes late to the coach leaving. He didn't wear the team kit. He wore his own stuff. All he had to say is, you stole my celebration. You did my thing. Fuck you. And it's like, mate, hang on. Rewind a few years, bruv. Who paved the way for you?
As a incredibly single person, I wasn't completely closed off, but I guess we'll find out.
Appearances at Wembley, Joey Barton, 1, goals 0.
Yeah,
Appearances
shut
at
up.
Wembley for me, goals 7, about 5 or 6. Hold that, you fat.
Welcome back to Wafflin. Theo Baker.
Yeah, I'm here.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, man.
Love you.
I'm so proud of you.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Why?
For everything.
Really?
Yeah, I am.
Why?
We'll touch on it in a bit, man. But I'm also proud of Luke. You know, he scored at the weekend at the Barkham match.
Yeah,
so obviously his priority.
Oh, his Sunday League team.
Yeah, and I'm obviously proud of you, George.
Yeah.
For almost ruining the entire day.
What? Ruining it?
How?
Oh, as a Sidemen FC supporter, I was really happy with my game.
Yeah, George almost scored the winner at Wembley.
Yeah.
Why would that have... Oh, because then you
he would have lost. And there was no penalty.
That's the thing. I think the way the game actually went was like perfect.
Wait,
like
was it
storyline like of everyone doing their little moment, like Speed, Chris scoring his free kick, you getting your hat trick, Logan. Do you know what I mean? Everyone had their moment in their way, and I think it had to go to penalties. So when you scored that, like I was kind of like, yes, like obviously I want to win more than anything, but like for the story, it didn't make sense for it to just be one in normal time.
He had come through. That's what it was for.
Yeah, you knew. Yeah,
Was there some sort of pre-planned storyline? Like, did people want it to go to penalty?
But you remember, I have the age-old saying, and I get laughed at a lot, okay? But actually, it comes to fruition every time.
What's that, mate?
Anything that can happen will happen, right?
What?
And in the game, anything that could happen...
No, but that doesn't make sense.
Did happen.
True, is it?
Anything that could happen did happen. You know?
already changed it.
Josh scored. Josh scored. Everyone wanted that to happen. Happened.
Yeah, but Josh not scoring also could have happened.
But it didn't.
And exactly. So
nope, but it didn't.
But you're saying everything that could happen. Not what everyone wanted
it could have
to
been
happen.
hit by a meteorite on the pitch. That didn't happen.
You don't know that. But and you're right. The storyline was perfect. You know, anything that people wanted to happen did happen. There you go. That's better.
Yeah, it's like it fulfilled the fantasy that we all had.
Manifestation.
And like, I don't know about you, Malfoy. Did you go into it like manifesting, I'm scoring a hat trick today, like that is happening? Or did you just go, I'm going to see what happens and I don't really care?
Yeah. I'd say the only goal I had for the day, I actually failed.
What?
Yeah, I had one singular goal I wanted for the day.
What was that?
And that was to assist Speed and get him his moment in an open play goal.
Oh, you wanted to make it all about you.
Yes, exactly what I did. Yeah. Because that would have been if he had scored like an open play goal. I know he scored his penalty and the winning penalty. And
I actually assisted Speed.
Did you?
I handballed it.
Oh, you gave me the pen.
So what?
I failed. I failed in my thing. You know.
But what did you? Why did you want that? Because like, did you want that to help Speed, or did you want that because that's a good title and thumbnail?
You didn't want it for Speed.
I wanted it for title and thumbnail, but also we actually get on quite well, and I knew genuinely how much it meant to him. And you know, like this act of like, oh, you hate him. this act of like, he's this big guy and he wants this goal, but like genuinely, he was desperate for a goal.
Yeah, like he really cared about anyone else on the pitch as well. Like as in he wanted anyone else to have a good day, or really remotely gave a fuck about anyone else's experience.
Are you being sarcastic?
A little bit.
There was some beef. So
there was a little bit, just off the bat though, wasn't it?
Yeah, like after training, I remember you coming up to me and go, man, what's Speed's problem with me?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? American?
We'll touch on that later.
No. It was just very interesting. I thought at first it seemed like he had a bit of like, I don't know, an issue. Then I speak to like a couple of the lads, and they're like, "Wait, what's Speed's problem? Like Speed's acting like in a way that's like a massive cock, like, very just like arrogant and thinks he's better than everyone." He's like, and I don't know, like I did get that vibe, to be honest. Like even just like he turned up like 40 minutes late to the coach leaving. He didn't wear the team kit. He wore his own stuff, which like fair enough, it's a charity match. But no, I know. But it's in like basically it just seemed like everything that he did was just like, I'm better than everyone. And then like obviously, you know, his aura towards me, even just in the morning, it was just sort of like
his aura.
It was just sort of like, what is your problem,
Do you think
mate?
it was
like,
specifically to you?
I mean, I like to think like I like to think
complex.
No. I like to think maybe I was
my celebration.
No, but that's what he said to me. I mean, I like to think that maybe I don't know. He just doesn't know me, so maybe he's a sort of person that acts like quite distant. But he would actively like shoulder barge past me, right? And then like fucking when I did the celebration and scored, and obviously at half time, then like everyone else, like Mr. Beast, who should be like the most technically like, arrogant person there, was just like sound everyone like congratulating, being sound to each other. All he had to say is, "You stole my celebration. You did my thing. Fuck you." And it's like, mate, hang on. Rewind a few years, bruv. Who paved the way for you, fucking?
Wait, what?
No, I'm actually going to be...
You paved the way.
I paved the way for...
All the IRL streams.
No, listen.
Cristiano Ronaldo?
Because listen.
You
Ronaldo would be nothing without the pranks on the street.
Wait. See where I'm going with this. Right? All jokes aside, obviously I did the Ronaldo thing first.
Yeah, this guy did it first, mate.
I'm pretty sure one man did the Ronaldo thing first.
I did the Ronaldo thing first on YouTube. On YouTube. No, what I'm saying is that, like, I don't know, it just seemed like I didn't just steal his celebration. I like doing the Ronaldo stuff too. Ronaldo's my favourite player.
He's my favourite player too.
So I wanted to do the zoo myself.
Are you telling me you both had like an ego of like, I love Ronaldo more. I love him more. And you didn't get on because you thought you loved Ronaldo more than he did.
No, I do feel like he was just a bit of a cock to everyone. I did notice how the managers would try to keep it if one team started getting away with it, they would do subs to maybe even it up so that
then if you notice,
I feel like they wanted penalties.
You know when we were 4-2 up? Yeah. You know, you lot scored 4 goals in a row. You went to 6-4.
Right.
What is that?
Is that the point?
What about it?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
There's got to be more to that.
What point are you making?
Well, it's it. 4 goals in a row. Like, why aren't we like?
What?
Make it even.
Well, wait, I don't know what you're trying to make. I don't know what the point is.
The game finished 9-9. It was even. What do you mean?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Overall.
So you scored the 4 in a row when we were all on the pitch.
Yeah, basically they didn't take their good players off for us to actually score. We scored when you had your good players on.
Yeah.
No, I do get that. And overall, like, I think it was just like the best day ever. Like, it actually was. Like, all
you couldn't tell by your Instagram, to be fair.
I rinsed it.
Your Instagram is absolutely just inundated with...
Because, like, bro...
You've done over 20 posts. 20.
Bro, it's been 5 days.
Bro, it's about time, though.
5 months a day.
Bro, I was just like, this is like the best day of my life. I was like so proud of it. And it was just amazing. So I was just like, these guys who would like taken photos, invited to collaborate. So I was like, obviously
I'm going to say yes.
I was just like, well, it's a sick photo. I enjoy it. So let me just collaborate and, give them a bit of, sorry that I wanted to give back to the community.
It's all about you.
No, it's not. I just thought it was really kind of them to take content of me during the match. So I was like, well, let me collaborate with them rather than just... not because they put in the effort to do that.
It's totally a fair point, man. 20 posts later.
I'll give it back to the community with this 13th graphic of myself.
I don't even think I've had 20 posts in a year.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'll stop then. I'll stop.
Well, we know it's the best day of your life.
Why is that?
Well, you told us. Was it the best day of your life, George? How did it feel to get? You were the first to be announced.
Yeah.
So how did that feel? And then to play at Wembley Stadium, you fucked your celebration up a little bit as well?
I didn't have a celebration though.
You did have one planned.
I did have one planned, yeah. So I printed off Balotelli's Why Always Me.
Whoa, that name's banned on this podcast.
Why is that?
No reason, bro.
I don't know if you've heard of the footballer Balotelli, but he did a celebration famously that said Why Always Me.
Yes.
And I was like, well, I'm not going to score, so I'll print one off for someone else. The banker being if Simon scored. So I had Why Always Him printed on it, so I'd just be like behind him. It did seem a little bit like kiss assy, so I'm kind of glad I didn't do it. But the second sort of backup was if Theo got injured to pull out a Why Always Him.
Oh, so and what are you thinking of that? Like based on to get a viral moment.
But I was like, I'm not going to do anything in this game. So
really?
That would have been your moment.
Yeah.
Your moment to treasure forever.
So that's what obviously Matt.
That was my way of giving back to the community.
Had another moment.
I'm making it all about me.
But everyone in their own little way did make it all about them.
Well, yeah, we're all self-centered.
No one wants to take part and just do nothing. Like imagine just being there and not making the most of it. Like that'd be pretty.
Yeah, but then you're annoyed at Speed for doing the same.
No. You can do that, but without being like rude to people. The thing is, you watching, you actually do understand what I'm saying a little bit, and I know you do. These mugs are trying to just kill my confidence. But like in reality, like you could have, had your little moment without, being a total wanker to everyone.
Yeah, certain people got more.
Well, do you not see that at all?
I saw a bit of ego, but not really in our changing room.
Really?
Yeah, you know what? I was genuinely surprised by Mr. Beast, though.
He was so sound.
Yeah, he's very sound.
Do you know what was so good about him? He was just trying to help everyone all day long. I just heard him being like, "Oh, I'd love to see you do this on your channel," or I think you should do that. Like giving advice.
Yeah, agreed.
And I just think like he is all about helping people and actually like giving back, rather than like some individuals who are just all about how can this benefit me.
He actually offered to help you out.
He did offer to help me out. Yeah.
He said, "I'll give you a hair transplant."
And then with the camera cut, he said, "Nah, too expensive."
Really?
We need planning permission for Theo.
Yeah, he's like, too big of a job, Kate.
Would you have taken him up on that if he was serious?
Mr. Beast paid for my hair transplant.
Oh, you're just
Surely message him.
You're just thinking of the video, aren't you?
Oh yeah, not thinking of the hair. No, I definitely would do that.
That would actually be so cool.
Yeah, I would actually love that.
Why don't you message him?
This is a direct message for Jimmy. I'm going to take you up in your offer. I don't care what you said off camera, because on camera you said you'd do it. So please, take me to Turkey.
Let's see your hair. Let's see it. Just so, look, he really needs it.
It's fucked.
It's not that bad, is it?
No, but you got to play on it.
Is it? Yeah, it's really bad.
It's affecting like your day to day.
Really affecting me.
Imagine you with like a full sort of quiff now, though.
Well, I did actually see that. If you go back to like pitch side 3 years ago after my hair transplant, it's actually a full set of hair.
It's not.
Whoa.
Full set?
No, it is.
Full set? There's the full set up there. That's crazy.
No, seriously.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it was probably more than...
You just didn't know me back then because you're too cool or something.
Too cool? That's an insult, by the way.
You had it done on Wafflin. Like, I've seen the whole
process. It was
process.
a full set and you know it. You knew it.
Full set of what?
Had all the hairs.
It was fuller than it is now, but I don't think it was...
Stress.
I don't think it was like a full set.
Well, some people's head take it better than others. Like Wayne Rooney's didn't.
He's getting emotional. He's not talking about it. He doesn't like talking about the film transplants.
I want to burp. But anyways, I was very surprised by Mr. Beast. I'd spoken to him previously in the week, actually.
About a transplant.
But when he crashed his car, he was in Miami with me, but we'll touch on that later.
Yeah.
But he actually said, do you know what he said to me at halftime? He actually said to the group, obviously you guys were in the wrong changing room.
Wrong.
At halftime, he was like, man, we need to get the goats back on. Theo, you're the goat. Get him back on. Chris, you need to come on as well. So he called me the goat.
Oh.
Cool.
You're a real funny guy.
You're a cool guy.
It was a cool day. It was cool to be a part of. I feel like I watched your video and I feel like I didn't take it in as much as other people did.
Really? I didn't notice. I almost feel like look, this is so standard for you, Theo. Like it's not like it's actually not a big deal.
Second
like,
Wembley hat-trick.
Like I actually feel like it's just like, yeah, of course I'm scoring. Like whereas say like for me, I felt this like relief of like, yeah, and it's like, yeah. I feel like for you were like, obviously.
Not
like,
really though, because the last time it didn't go so well for me. I lasted 20 minutes and then I was injured. So there was a big scare that I was going to, and also when I played in the pitch side game, I tore my hamstring, so I couldn't do soccer aid that well.
Big time.
So like there was like these things where if I run, like are my muscles going to tear?
Soccer aid's happening again. Have you been called up? No. They called up Ginge, haven't they?
Yeah, and someone else, but I can't say who.
Oh, mad thing.
But how did you get the first penalty?
How did I get it?
Yeah.
I won it.
Oh, okay.
So it's no
one else is going to take this.
No, bloody...
But like they let you...
Yeah, we said before the game, we said first person who wins the penalty, they get the penalty.
Really?
Yeah. Or
we were going to hand it to Josh, but they were like a bit early on that. It's just kind of a bit...
Yeah, so 6 minutes into the game, Mini-Minter floats the ball in from across, and Ginge obviously just like fully saved it with his arm. So I was like...
Oh, it's kind of respect what he did though.
I rate it, like we'd all do it.
He got away with it if it wasn't for the VAR.
Yeah, mate, when I went to Clattenburg and he was like, mate, you did this. I'm like, what? But yeah, anyways, yeah, like luckily it played on the screen. And then that moment, the thing is, leading up to the game, I replayed that happening over and over. I just knew I was going to have to take a penalty. And I just did. Why is that funny, George Clarkey?
Manifestation.
I'm just happy to see you sort of live your dreams, man.
Do you feel I'm an egotistical wanker?
No?
But everyone does.
Well, everyone just thinks that.
No.
No.
You think I am?
Maybe just one less post.
Oh.
The 20 and the 22 posts. Look, I'm very happy you scored that though. Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
Like when I was stood there taking it, like, and it's like 90,000 people. Like, were you thinking he might bottle this?
No, I wasn't, because of how certain videos have gone previously and how you now, you know, look up to the sky.
Like, Alhamdulillah, yeah. Wait, why is that funny?
What, Danny?
That's what I do.
Will you say that?
Oh, thank you, God. Like,
Yeah, but you say that. Why do you say it in Arabic?
because I'm multilingual.
Oh, of course.
Wait, what? Yeah,
As soon as I saw that breath and like the psycho faith come through.
yeah.
Also, I saw sketch and goal as well as he was. You know,
We let in 9.
he actually did very
Yeah.
well though. But I mean, like Simon said for his penalty, right? You get it on target, you put it to either side, you're going to score. He found out that's not always the case. But I was just so confident you were going to score. I don't think in my mind that you were going to miss.
Yeah.
Not once.
And obviously, off the back of that,
Yeah.
you did have your viral moment.
So that was planned. Obviously, the Impulsive episode has just come out yesterday. But we were sat there, and I was just looked at Logan. We were talking about wrestling. I was like, it just makes sense for us to do a WWE move. And I said it to him. I didn't know if he was going to be like, WWE wouldn't allow that. You can only do it in the ring. But he was like, yeah, 100%. And it was like, we acted it out. We were like, this is the one. And the fact that like that then happened exactly as we played out. Like, it's rare that something goes exactly as you planned.
But that's what I'm talking about. The whole day did.
Yeah, man.
But did that not hurt?
No, it didn't hurt
It
at
looked
all.
like afterwards.
And this is what
Afterwards.
Logan said about actual wrestling. It's like, you'll do that in the ring and it will not hurt because the adrenaline, like, you're so gassed the crowd, you don't feel anything. And then afterwards you realise, oh yeah, you've just ruptured your Achilles or something.
How's your back now?
Fine, man.
What, your finger? You said you hurt your finger.
My finger. So I've got, I don't know if you can see some light bruising. So I've got some light bruising from something, but I mean, the actual move was just class. And
What's your-
ESPN freaking posted about it. Are
That's
you
pretty
joking
cool.
my ass?
Did like 100 million views on Instagram or something, didn't it?
Yeah, like, but yeah, it was such an incredible moment. And I just remember just being like, the first thing I said to Logan, I was like, that's God working right there.
Well, me and George, you were there where we chatted.
He's trying not to laugh. Why are you laughing at that, George Clarkey?
It's just a nice sentiment.
Awesome moment. We chatted to Logan after the game, actually, didn't we? And do you remember this conversation?
What conversation?
When you got a photo with him, and then we had a brief conversation with him, and he was telling
Yeah.
about, you're a man, like, you're seeing the show, like the idealization of its fruitioning. He'd use these big words. I can't remember what he used.
Yeah.
He basically said you could see the idea. He used like idealization or something. The ideation.
Yeah.
You can see it come to fruition in the show about how the idea formed and stuff like
I
that.
genuinely have no idea.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You don't remember this?
I remember having a conversation with him, but
Yeah, and I remember him specifically using the word ideation. You can see how the ideation was formed during the show about that celebration.
Ideation would be the process.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was talking
But
about how
the
you guys were thinking about making the celebration on the show.
Yeah, seeing it happen and come to life. And originally we didn't even talk about doing the pin or anything. He suplexed me and I went, pin me.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was like, pin me, because
That's a bit fruity.
no,
me.
no, because
Keep going, don't stop.
no, he's like, pin me, because I was like, it needs the moment. I want the whole crowd to go 1, 2, 3, and the way JJ, of all people, it's KSI that comes in and be the special guest referee. That was fucking beautiful, and that was purely off the cuff.
It was kind of cool.
That was cool, yeah.
What, apart from that, what
Praise Jeebus. I'm telling you.
was your favourite moment of the day?
I mean, the goal was cool, but I don't think I really it really hit me because I didn't think it was mine.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, you took it off Ginge, thankfully. That was going
Yeah.
into own goal for Ginge.
But I didn't
Not
see it.
celebrate or anything.
No, I didn't see it came off of Ginge. I thought it just came straight from Toby. And I didn't know if I'd kicked
Nabbed
it before it went over the line or afterwards. So the whole celebration, I was just going like, oh, it's his. And I was just like pointing at him.
But I feel like a lot of goals are like, there weren't really celebrations. You almost, I don't know how other people felt. Well, apart from his, obviously. But I felt like, I was like, it was weird. Like, I didn't want to, like, because I feel like a lot of them could have been saved. It was like, you felt a bit bad celebrating.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But then you should celebrate because you're scoring at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a
Do
catch-22.
you think it would be a better game if you had professional keepers in either goal?
No.
No.
It'd be a worse game, but I think the goals would feel way more fulfilling.
Yeah, no, that's
because
what I mean.
it's like
Because
you've really
you get
earned it.
celebrations from
There'd be like one.
Well, you reckon
One goal.
Well,
Like, yeah.
It would
If
definitely
you
be
look at
hard,
the goals
yeah.
where they went in, like,
Did you how did you feel doing the penalty shootout, by the way? Like,
Zero nerves.
Zero nerves.
Zero nerves, yeah.
Really? Like, are you giving it all that to the crowd, like really just egotistical? Like, really?
Yeah, because I walked up, they started booing.
I know.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It was really
Hang on a minute, crowd. I've just saved this game.
Yeah.
Sent it to penalty, scored a 90th minute equaliser. Didn't celebrate. I should have ran to the corner and like knee slid and go, yeah, fuck off. But I didn't.
Yeah.
Shit myself. But the penalties, I was like, why the hell are they booing?
Yeah.
They obviously,
Crowd wanted a George Clarkey winner, that's why.
yeah, they did actually. You got the loudest cheer when you came on as well.
Nah.
But I had no nerves on the pens. Zero nerves at all. They was just like, yeah, come on, bring it on, son. And just put it bottom corner.
Yeah, it was a very safe option.
Yeah, I was going for top corner.
Yeah, it wasn't like a top bins or anything like that.
Or I don't know anyone.
Who scored the best pen?
I don't know. Who's scored the best pen? I'd say Harry scored the best. Harry also went top bins, didn't he? I don't know anyone else who went top bins, did they? Do you know anyone else? I don't know anyone else. I know someone who like kicked it like down the middle up top.
It wasn't down the middle. It was top bins. It was.
Like
Wasn't
Ruben
it?
Bennett, like down the middle.
No, it wasn't. Look at the replay.
Oh, Chris MD.
It was good. Oh, it was,
We're going to mention Chris's free kick?
Chris's penalty was literally a no.
Oh, yeah, Chris's was the best pen.
Yeah, he did a no look.
He didn't
Yeah,
look. That was
kind of-
ballsy.
yeah, like bottom.
I was going to
we
say,
rank-
obviously it was such a good cause. We
4.7 million raised for charity is kind of what?
Yeah, like actual outrage.
But you pissed off someone.
Who did we piss off?
Yeah.
Joey Barton.
Wait, what?
Have you not seen all this?
Okay, let's see the tweets. Joey Barton is angry at us boys. He goes, how is Wembley rented out a week before a League Cup final for the retard bowl?
This is a quote, by the way. So
Fucking embarrassing. Those clowns shouldn't be anywhere near the hallowed turf, especially that big fat fucker in a bandana.
Who's that?
Who is that fucking KSI? Game has gone.
Shooting.
Retardos everywhere you look. What? Some of the very worst football I've ever seen. El Spastic.
So unnecessary. It's a fucking charity match.
Yeah, like-
it's YouTubers and Americans who can add kick of football raising £4.7 million for charity and he's hating on it. What the fuck have you done?
Yeah, like what have you actually
insane.
done apart from beat up people that don't deserve it and actually be the biggest wanker we've ever seen?
yeah.
Fuck off, Joey Barton, you prick.
Appearances at Wembley, Joey Barton, 1, goals 0.
Yeah,
Appearances
shut
at Wembley
up.
for me, goals 7, about 5 or 6.
He had-
Hold that, you fat.
he had like
Oh,
an
yeah.
astonishingly shit football career.
Yeah, like so embarrassing.
Someone with
You're
such a
so,
big ego.
so incredibly salty and it's really embarrassing. You're going to be so miserable for the rest of your life
He
if
actually
you
is very
keep having this attitude. It's not going to get you anywhere. So enjoy,
he's targeting
sweetie.
Ginger
Yeah,
as
have
well.
you seen his response to it? Because Ginge responded to it on stream and said, obviously sort of called him the C word a lot of times.
I just-
Yeah.
You don't use that
just
word.
like-
Do you
It's
not
all right,
use that
express
word?
yourself, Theo. It's
My
okay,
mother
honestly.
let me.
Okay, no, I completely appreciate that.
But no, he was like sort of telling him what for, and then was like, yeah, but your son literally came over and asked for a photo with me. And then Joey Barton came back and was like, oh, it's not because he thinks you're talented or you're an inspiration or anything. He just wanted a photo to show his mates. It's like, what? It's not really the comeback you think it is.
You
but, like,
kind
I don't
of feel
understand what
sorry
his
for him.
problem is with anything. Yeah, he's obviously like a very troubled individual that's got a lot going on inside. No, like he's fucked.
if you look at his profile picture, it gives classic like Facebook comments.
Yeah. He's a Karen.
Like, yeah.
He's a Karen. He's
like all that headroom at
He's a
the
loser
top.
Karen.
At the bottom.
He's a little loser Karen.
Nah,
Did you reply to him?
I did. I just took a screenshot of me typing into ChatGPT how many goals has Joey Barton scored at Wembley, and it said none. And then a screenshot of asking how many George Clarkey has scored.
Said one.
Legendary.
It just said 1-0.
Do you remember
That
when
is
he punched
legendary.
Morton Gammas Pedersen in the stomach?
Morten Gams Pedersen.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Morten Gams Pedersen, we're going to be ranking.
That is not a segue.
Well, he would have got a 10 out of 10, wouldn't it? Let's have a look at everyone's FOTMOB
That
rating.
was
Oh,
seamless.
here we go.
God.
Who got the highest?
I think it's someone on the left wing. Yeah. See, left wing of Sidemen FC. No.
But you're not even the best on Sidemen FC.
Oh shit.
Simon was.
Well,
Simon got a 9.4.
You've actually equaled Speed's rating, Joe.
You're the same as me. Oh,
no. But how is
But
that?
you're the same. That means you're the same footballer.
She played the
It
same.
is and the same personality.
So you can't even be differentiated for your rating either.
I think maybe that's why you clashed, because you are the same.
No. I genuinely see like he's powered by the devil. No, you can see it in his eyes, mate.
You're just jealous that you got the same rating as him.
I ain't jealous. I wish him every success. I just think
Sounds like.
I just think he could be a more pleasant individual.
Well, you got 9.2. He got 9.2. Chris got 9.1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like you, Chris.
He got 9.7.
Theo.
It's a bit harsh on the defence.
Well, they did
Yes, 'cause
concede
you
9 goals.
concede 9.
Yeah, but
Where's it?
was that on the keepers as well?
George had a 6.8.
8. Oh,
That's interesting.
Defence, I'm happy with that.
you know,
That's actually above average. If you
Yeah.
do that.
XGC getting a higher rating than Sketch. Even I know it's because he saved a pen, but on the balance of play, the eye test showed that Sketch did MVP.
What was the XG for this game?
Wait, so
a lot.
Sketch.
Was that
It is,
85?
yeah, like, as in, like, obviously, I think winning, saving Simon's penalty alone gets you man of the match, I think. But isn't it interesting how, statistically, he was the worst player getting only 1.4?
The eye test.
Was it? Yeah,
What do you mean? What does eye test
The eye
mean?
test.
Okay, you passed the eye test.
He passed the eye test.
Looks good. Forget about stats.
Oh, really?
Does he look good?
Oh, okay, nice.
He made. I think they both made 9 saves, but Sketches
Wow.
were just like.
Sketch had some incredible
Yeah.
saves in that match, and I
They're
think
genuinely good saves.
like, oh wait, this is me like being totally respectful, totally respectful right now. Genuine question: don't George Clarkey.
The answer to you need to ask.
You're
you need
already
to ask it.
giggling
Wait,
through the
no,
question.
no.
The answer is no.
So he is completely able-bodied in every way.
Yeah,
no,
something like that with-
don't. I'm not being a
He
dickhead.
is,
I want to know this for
He is.
myself.
And he's also just one of the sweetest guys as well.
No, I know
He
this.
was, mate. He was
Doesn't mean he can't be nice, mate.
before the game.
It could be a good bloke.
He's a good bloke. Said he's the nicest guy.
No, I know he's not because he's nice. I like it.
I get you there. Mate, he was so nervous. Apparently, he threw up before the game, like in the toilets. Like he was dripping with sweat and with nerves.
Well, he obviously channeled that, and I think that's a brilliant thing. I think the people that maybe are the most nervous, they have the most energy to use actually in the right way through effort, and he put in the most effort I think I've ever seen from a goalkeeper.
And I'm so happy he got the play of the match. Like that was so thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, no, I do agree with Simon Miniminter though, what he said.
What?
Like the real man of the match of the day.
Well, surely it's Theo. He scored a hat.
No. Simon obviously eye test like.
No, that's not what he said. You're actually not saying.
No,
what
I
he said.
saw it on TikTok.
No, literally not what he said. He said he was the best player on your team.
No.
He actually ranked everyone.
Fuck, I think he did say that.
Yeah,
as
he
well.
did say that. Look at me.
Oh.
He only heard best players. It went Chris, me, I think you, Ginge.
Yeah, but
I think Ginge was better than all of us.
He scored an own goal, gave away a pen.
He didn't score a
Yeah, no, he was a bit like.
And his goal was offside.
Yeah, it's so offside, wasn't it? Can't believe they allowed that.
I did think Chris ran the show, though.
Speed did a ranking.
Yeah.
Did you see on stream?
Yeah, of course I saw it.
Oh, of everyone.
Mate, he put
we
you
left
like
out Weller.
the worst player on the pitch.
Did he actual?
Yeah.
Did he actual?
He put what?
He didn't rank
He
you.
didn't rank you.
Yeah, he's never.
He did like everyone but you.
No, he did the All Stars. He did the All Stars plus like Deji. Wait,
you-
Deji was on your team.
You got GOAT status, didn't you?
Yeah, I got MVP, man.
MVP,
Oh, yeah.
that was it, yeah.
Yeah, he put me, Chris, Ginge, Sketch, and MVP, and then himself.
Of course.
But his assist was good. His assist was good.
Well, we've got this little entry. Let's see what it says. It goes, full circle moment for Joe. It goes, Joe, wait, what? Call me cringe, but there's something kind of emotional about Joe thriving on YouTube recently, especially at the Sidemen match today. Scored a penalty under that kind of pressure. You just know how much that means to him. Buzzing to see it. Proud of you, Josephine. Why are you laughing?
No, we are proud.
But all I get told is I post too much on Instagram. Don't celebrate your wins, everyone, because your friends will shoot you down.
No, you can celebrate your
Oh,
win.
look, we've actually got the stats. 13 collab posts.
I did 13. Mate,
7 or 8 on your own.
the bro guy, fam. I just
And it's gone up. It's gone up since this was written.
I've gone up since then. LOL. What's up? Show producer put in LOL. You wanker. Look, I just think the photographers put in a lot of effort and they send us.
Showcase how good they are.
And I wanted to show their talent. Right?
So I'll come to you in a second, actually.
All right.
George, who was the top 5 players on the game?
Top 5. Well,
In order.
in order. Oh no, but I don't want to just gas you up.
No, you don't. You know, say from the heart.
Yeah, what is this you're trying to do?
Yeah, what's
I want to
going
see
on?
what you rank yourself as well.
Okay.
Number 1, obviously.
Whoa, okay. Well, I'll talk for myself. Thank you,
I feel
David.
like everyone's top 5 would be quite similar, right?
Go on, him.
David.
In order.
I don't know about order. I couldn't possibly put it in order.
You can.
I don't know if I could.
Go on, get off the fence, Clarkey. Give a bit of fucking, give it some. Get him.
Right, okay, I think I'd have to give Theo fucking top spot.
Really? You did score a hat-trick. It's hard to argue with.
Also,
It is.
There was a lot of balls that were... being in defence, there was a lot of balls coming over the top from Theo that I was just like,
Yeah.
Shame.
give it a break.
You know what?
Nico could have got a brace.
It was
or
nice
a
to see
hat-trick.
that you had your pace back. When you know that the ball that was putting over top and everyone was offside and you just carried on bombing through.
Oh, mate, I was screaming.
Because I watched you in Soccer-Aid and like it looked like you were wearing lead boots.
I had a grade 2 hamstring tear.
Yeah, but now
No
you,
excuse.
Now you look.
couldn't run.
Nah, yeah, that is pathetic. But yeah, like you look.
What the fuck? I was out for like 2 months.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
perfect
yeah.
amount of time to...
I screamed at them. I said, I'm glad they left it though, because you know they're American. They may not understand like leave it and that. So I was like, I'm glad.
They literally speak English.
Yeah, I know, but it is football. And like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
So I was like,
What does leave it
like,
mean?
leave it. Don't touch the ball. Well, it's true. So yeah, me too.
That's all he wants to hear. He's like, right, moving on now. Yeah, I think it would be Chris or Joe, then maybe Sketch, and I don't know, Ginge, yeah.
Ginge,
Weirdly, Simon is not making a spot appearance in the top 5.
So I'm actually.
What FIFA Manny?
He had his moments, but I feel like people had always been like, oh, he's trying too hard, he's a tryout. So I think
Well, that's so hard.
He
And then,
came
like,
out and said, I actually wasn't trying as hard as I could have because
Yeah.
like I wanted other people to have their day to day.
I thought that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like he got so much
Really?
hate last year for try harding.
What? That man turns up to Wembley and plays football. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
no,
that?
I think
Like
that's
because he
crazy.
scored a hat trick, then like Simon bags a hat trick, everyone's like, well done. I bag a hat trick, everyone's like, well done. Chris
Well
scores
drunk.
like Chris is not by far normally the best player on the pitch every time. No one says he's a try hard. I thought it was very undeserved for Manny's goal.
Yeah, no, that's sad that it like made him feel like he needs to adjust his performance. Yeah, that's quite sad.
I mean, you
actually.
certainly turned up and put in like.
Like, well, I was trying.
He
too
was a
hard.
try-hard,
I was
yeah.
way try hard.
Why don't
Wait, go on, Clark. You say it with chest.
No, I was saying, if somebody were to get called out for being a tryhard on the day, I would have pointed a finger somewhere down that end of the tape.
Yeah, but like.
But it was like cute to see.
Oh, yes, look at you,
out
Joey
there.
try.
So, Clark, you play this nice guy. Yeah, but really, you're actually quite evil.
But people forget that you were a Brighton Hove Albion Academy player.
Yeah, exactly. When people are like, "Oh, Joe, I didn't know you could play ball," but I'm actually good at football. And
You did a little Ronaldo chop, didn't you?
did a Ronaldo chop and win Minemi, and basically, yeah, like I've noticed, right? Because I've done the play, but trying to be the nice guy and trying to be good. I actually have to go freaking monster mode to fully lock in.
Monster
yeah, like it's kind of like Fellaini mode. Remember that Fellaini mode? Anyways, yeah, like it's kind of like going into this. Like I am. And then I focus.
Maybe that's
because I don't know if it's an ADHD thing. Whereas when you're trying to be nice, you focus and you consider too much in one go. What does this person think? What does that person think? And then now you can't focus on what you're doing. Whereas if you go ultimate,
Fellaini.
then you're able to focus on what you're doing.
Because he was Fellaini mode and you were Fellaini
Yeah,
mode.
but I didn't actively
Fellaini.
like be a. Was I being a cog to your team?
No, I don't think
There was a good moment from the sideline where he was like right in front of us, where you and Speed were like battling for the ball and you just tried your hardest just to like shoulder past Bargem.
And he teabagged you.
Yeah, there was at one point early on in the
You munched his ball?
game. Like I
first few minutes.
just kept like skimming him over and over again, and he got livid.
Of course you did.
Would you not see it?
Not fucking rainbow flicked it.
No, I didn't rainbow flick it, but it's like he would
No,
come
I
like he
rainbow
went a million miles an hour, and I was like, obviously just like knocked it past him, and yeah,
You're obviously faster as well, aren't you?
I think I'm faster than him. I think we should maybe do like a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Like that could be a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's next for the Sidemen match, guys?
The next is this new camp.
What? I just wasn't expecting.
New camp.
Out of all the things, I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
New camp.
Why
Right.
Spain?
When it gets built, they sponsor Prime. Prime sponsor them even. Right. They're gonna have a new stadium. They're going to want to promote. I feel like they're going to really want to utilize it. And I think if Sidemen come to the new camp, Barcelona, and say, "Let's do the next charity match," I think it will happen. And guess what? There'll be more Latin American YouTubers involved that are more Spanish, and that they're going to tap into that market.
Oh, that's why you want
Yeah,
to go there.
and sí, vamos a hablar español. Obviamente, porque puedo jugar al fútbol y, por supuesto, puedo hablar con los jugadores de España y también de la, no sé, Argentina.
When's it built though?
I don't know, but we can freaking. I see it happening. It's going to happen at the new camp.
Would it sell out though?
Yes,
Spain are Megatrons.
because they're going to do it in summer when we're all on holiday. We're all on our summer holidays.
Spain anyway.
We'll go Benidorm afterwards.
Un cerveza por favor. And we're going to freaking kill it, Malfoy. Trust.
See, I think the realistic ones are America next year for the World Cup.
Oh, China.
No, what the fuck? No, not China. America for the World Cup next year. Imagine like
Of course, China.
like England against like rest of the world or something like Soccer Aid.
Well, like your football video.
No, I'll come on to mine in next. But imagine doing it for the World Cup, like the build up to the World Cup.
Yeah, no, that would be sick.
But if we did do England versus rest of the world,
Or just do how
the better players on both team are England.
Yeah, true. Or you have to, or just do it as it is, but in America. Like if you've got like Kai, Logan, Speed, like it's gonna Mr. B. You should sell out, right? Promote the World
They're
Cup.
not like a football audience, though, are they?
Yeah.
They really understand it as much.
I think they do. Or you do Wembley 2, The Revenge.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. Like, obviously, being in the Sidemen dressing room, hearing like the likes of KSI or GWT being like, we can't leave it on a loss. We can't just leave it on that. Yeah, so I do think you're right on the revenge, but I don't know if you'll be able to top that what we just did.
Yeah,
But you say that every year.
I don't think you need to.
Yeah, but you can top fucking Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, true.
And you can top can top West Ham.
I don't think you need to necessarily top like the script. Like if you look at like the money that's been raised each year.
Sí, por supuesto.
If they don't do another one, they hate charity.
Yeah, no, it is so true. But I think in terms of like a venue, George Clarkey, right? I think more like where are you going to do that's going to be that unless you do like the Silver Dome?
But you say that
Old
though,
Trafford,
right? Like
new one.
They're building a new one.
New Trafford.
But Soccer Aid don't top it every year. Do you know what I mean? They just do the same,
they
and that's how much
don't.
money they raise every single year.
Well, they upgraded from last year because now they've got Ginger instead of Theo.
Yeah, exactly, Theo. So like they can always do
Working
bigger and better and more better looking.
Well, speaking of football matches, guys, obviously there is Soccer Aid, but more importantly, I need to start working on the next England versus Scotland.
Oh,
Yeah, pick me, choose me.
Wait, but I thought we weren't doing England versus Scotland anymore.
Wow, funny you say that.
England versus China.
This is good because this is the.
Why do you? Which was it?
Because I think it's a big battle that we can actually bring to life. Bring all the Chinese people.
Name one Chinese YouTuber.
Man, there's different Chinese YouTubers.
Go on.
You know.
I wouldn't do any guesswork.
Arthur TV.
He's not Chinese.
What? Arthur TV's Chinese.
No, he's not.
You mean look at
No, he's AI. He's not Chinese.
Okay.
He told us his heritage last week.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you saw last year there was a France versus Spain football match that sold out the PSG stadium.
Are you
And this
joking?
guy Amin, I think he's called Amin or Ami.
Lamine, I believe, is the
Lamine Yamal.
No, it's
Yamal.
No,
Right?
no, it's a French guy, French YouTuber, Amin, I think. And he's like the only Donny who can get the PSG stadium. Like no one's allowed to rent out except him.
I raised you Cian Garnier.
Fuck.
Rah.
And they sold it out. They did mad ting kind of views. And it was France versus Spain.
Whoa.
So here's what I say.
What?
England versus France or Spain.
Yeah.
England versus France, all stars.
England versus Europe. Get the best creators from Europe,
Yeah, that
not just
works.
France, bro.
But do you go down the creator? I think it was like 2-1, so the standard was really high in that football match. There's the highest standard. Or
see
do you go
that-
down the fun tings?
You need it to be fun. I think
agree.
there's an element of like the keepers can't be too good. Like the Sidemen nailed it with what
I
they
agree.
did. I think making it inclusive, like the first thing, that match for hope that they did in Qatar, all the YouTube lads were like, this was way too serious and it took the fun away. And
Yeah.
it was like, oh, I don't know if I'd do it again. Whereas this Wembley one, the fact that it was of all abilities and everyone had the mentality of like, just have fun and do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Just that's what made it so good. And I think the fun element makes people want to donate. It generates the higher charity fund.
But he
I
doesn't
think.
do it for charity.
Oh, you don't do it for... Oh, it's pure
no.
personal gain.
Yeah.
Oh, he does it. He does
Oh.
it at CPM.
But if it was going to go bigger, if it was going to go bigger and international, I think it would be right to do it for charity. It's just I think you have to find that level
like a
of
percentage.
They forced your hand.
yeah. You have to find a level of. Do you go serious or do you go fun or do you try and mix it a little bit and
The
have that
thing
middle
is,
balance?
is
You know
the
what I mean?
Scotland games were kind of serious.
They were serious. They were.
Yeah,
high,
they-
they
And
were
there was
high-
something about it that
no.
made the competition quite intense.
Yeah, it was a bit jarring. Because,
Well, we assembled the all stars in
Barely
terms
touched the
of
ball.
technical ability.
yeah.
I scored loads in those games.
What'd you say?
So who would make an all star 11?
What, out of the England YouTubers?
No, it'd be for Europe. Are you on about?
No, England.
For England? Well, aren't you just getting like basically all the England boys that were involved in the charity match?
And me.
All of us.
All of us,
This is
please.
the only one that I get a
Like,
call
just
up to.
Please, for the first time.
Yeah, you scored almost a winner at Wembley. You know, miles on you. I got scouting reports coming back.
But when is that game happening?
I don't know. I need to somehow get in contact with Amin and try and figure out how to.
Oh, you really are wanting to do...
I really am wanting to do this. Yeah, I think England versus France would be mega.
And are you trying to sell tickets?
I don't. But then it just turns into like I don't know what I'm doing.
No. See, that's not the mentality, Malfoy. Like, you want to take the Mr. Beast and the Sidemen approach of like, if we want it to happen, we can make it happen.
Anything can happen.
Nothing's bigger than us, because that's what they do. It's easy to go, oh, it's PSG. Oh, it's too big. It's too grand. Whereas in reality, mate, they know how to sell tickets. They do it week in, week out. All you have to do is speak to the right person, and you can make it
To be
happen.
fair, he's done it before, so I guess he can also.
Let's do a collaboration.
You know what he's doing.
We'll collaborate on it, and it's going to go on my channel.
But I think it'll be sick. But they live streamed it. We can also make a video out of it as well. But I think England versus France.
Or Europe.
The revenge.
Held in France.
revenge.
No, England versus France. Because then next year we got England versus Spain.
Oh, you're going to go around Europe and just...
Germany would be a beefy one.
Germany would be good,
Yeah, because there were 10 people that you... No, see, I'm not going to go down that route because I'm nice. Listen.
A lot of people in the game, by the way, didn't you guys got any notifications from people tweeting you or Instagramming you saying about any bets were placed on the game?
Bro.
I saw on the Reddit that a lot of the boys actually won money on you.
Famalam. The amount of people... Whoa, wait, the amount of people that said they bet on me as first scorer, like JME. He said his brother, I don't know if it was Skepta or if it was someone else, but he said that, that someone basically related to him bet on me as first scorer.
I didn't know you could bet on this. I would have.
And
Absolutely.
I almost put 10 grand on myself. The winnings, I was sat at breakfast with Chris MD and Galax.
You want to put Chris MD's winning.
And I was going to put Chris MD's winnings on me to score first because I was like, it's happening. Of course it's happening. But then Rota Shaw said, mate, you don't want to play thinking money's on the line on this because
Is
it
that
might...
legal, by the way?
Yeah, it's legal.
Is it?
What's the way that it's...
You're allowed to bet on yourself to do well, but not bad.
Yeah,
There was one for me to play less than 36 minutes. So people shat themselves when Chip took me off at the first minute. But everyone who had a Acheron, which included Sidemen FC winning, obviously I ruined their
Yeah,
Acker.
you fucked it.
Oh, you did? Was that obviously that moment that Chip did taking you off? Did you know that was going to happen?
I knew it was going to happen, yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm happy with it still.
Did it get a record? Did it do its achievement?
Well, so the actual, when he blew the whistle for the sub, I think is a record.
Right.
So apparently it's like 13. You have to beat 13 seconds. But like because the fucking fourth official was like doing his weird stuff,
Right.
took a little bit longer to come off. Yeah, it's definitely the fastest at Wembley. But I think
Not a big record.
overall, I think we're going to say we got the record for the fastest sub. Yeah,
Ever or
Ever.
just at Wembley?
ever.
Yeah. Because I think everyone like who utilised that situation to get a moment, I commend them because it's actually not all about scoring. Like if you notice the people that just titled their videos, I scored at Wembley, it's like, that's not actually enough of a selling point.
Mine was a 5 out of 10. Fume.
It was 5 out of 10.
I got a hat trick.
Yes,
Yeah, see, like, that's mental,
Yeah,
isn't
your
it?
video.
Yeah.
But unless it's like the story, where it's like your expectation, like people expect you to do that.
Yeah.
Where it's not like a...
But I think as well,
Do you know what I
last
mean?
year I got injured, so it banged. But then, have you seen the Fellas vlog?
No, son.
Really, you should watch it. It's really, really good video.
Really?
But theirs did really well because it's such a unique perspective.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it from?
Managers, yeah, and they had touchline cam and stuff like that.
Amazing.
Really cool. And I watched your video as well. Really good.
Gonna watch mine when it comes out tonight.
Are you coming out tonight?
Yeah,
You're coming out tonight?
Yeah.
Have you found that like trying to turn it around in time has been hard?
I shan't badmouth any editors, but
Oh,
it was
fuck.
I have had
difficult.
some trouble.
Are you going down a
Really?
different
Edited it
approach
all
to
myself,
your...
yeah, in the
You've
last,
done it all
couple
yourself?
days, yeah.
Shit.
Are you doing a different approach with your title and thumbnail?
I'm gonna
I'd
trial
advise
and
you-
error a few things. I
Go
think.
try and go as different as possible. If you
Yeah,
can.
because I think just putting I scored, like even Logan's just uploaded I scored in front of 90,000. I think like everyone's done that. It's like you
I
could do
didn't realise I scored.
I...
How I
Fake-
almost ruined the site.
Yeah, how I almost ruined the Sidemen match, something like that. Like, what? How did you do that? What's the gossip? Because when Malfoy just said that, then that made my ears prick up. It made me quite excited. I was like, "How did you almost poison someone? Did you almost not wear your trousers right? I don't know."
What the fuck? Anyways, I think that's enough on the Sidemen match.
Is it? We could talk. I've got some videos I could show you of me scoring.
Yeah. Well, in other news, George,
Yeah, boy.
He's inside.
Oh,
Hey. On
he's
inside.
getting his knob. No, see, like, I know I did so well not mention any of that up till now. Okay,
You've seen it all, haven't you?
I've seen everyone's knob.
Not my. Why have you said
Oh, wait, we haven't even
not my
discussed
knob,
that.
right?
Hang on a second, George, before we move on.
What?
Breaking news in the camp.
Oh God.
So I see Joe in the Friends and Family for the first time. I haven't seen it.
no,
Was it Friends
this
and
is
Family or was it
knob out. You never
downstairs?
know about Friends and Family.
Guys, first thing. We haven't spoken since after the game. Also, did we get a picture on the pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally just showed it. We both posted it on our
On
Instagram.
the screen for like the last 30 minutes.
You are funny, mate.
First thing he says to me, he goes, "Mate,
Wait.
saw it." What did you see? What did you see? The first thing since we
Wait.
left the change room. Saw Logan's dick.
Wait. Well, okay. So this is what.
Tiny.
This is what
That's the
actually-
first thing you said
this
when
is
you
what
know
happened,
it. Did you say it's tiny?
So this.
Well, I've got
so
some red.
No, because Theo always says, "Oh, I see people's knobs in the shower, right?" And I thought he would be quite excited at the
Martin
idea,
Johnson.
but not just like Logan. But I was like, "Oh yeah, I had a shower and like I really felt free getting my knob out, right?" I had a good shower, and then he's now taken that as me being like, I've only seen
what
Logan
you said.
naked, and
Actually,
I'm just
not-
like,
Hang
why
on,
is
hang
he?
on.
Why
Never
is he
once
holding?
did you mention the shower. You just said to me, "Saw Logan's cock."
I'm also not going to let you gaslight me.
Wait,
Before
what?
we started the show, you literally told us, me and Con, that you had seen Logan's cock.
He keeps
That's
bragging
what
about
you
it.
said.
Keep bragging about it.
So this, what I really,
So was it true to size?
yeah, 100%, man. Now listen, what I want to know though is on our Impulsive podcast, you said there was something when you were listening this morning that you found a bit not ideal. What was that?
Oh,
Was it something I did?
No, it's going to save it for the next episode.
What do you mean for the next
Yeah, we'll
episode?
save it for the next one.
Save it for the next one.
Okay, tune in for the next episode, guys, because there's some breaking news, and I want to know what it is.
Yeah, but more importantly, though, was it big?
Why do you want?
Oh.
Wait, we
Was it bigger than yours?
Whoa.
It felt
Wait,
big.
what are we?
Inside me.
Guys, this is totally inappropriate.
Because he said to me, he goes to, on God, by the way, this is on God.
What do you mean on God?
This is on God. And he
That
said,
thing was wholly on guard.
he said, obviously he's a big guy. So it looks small. But is it small?
Wait, what?
Oh, you said it looks small because he's so big.
He said he's a big guy, so it looks small.
This is total gaslighting.
But it looked big in my eyes.
I did see them in the showers comparing, and I thought that was a little bit strange. But
No, listen. I just minded my own business, and I don't know what you're going on about.
You couldn't stop thinking about it.
I was reaching for the Lynx shower gel.
Who dropped soap?
So there's George Clarkey's on InSIDE, and it's really good.
I didn't even shower after the game. Pretty disgusting.
Yeah, that was weird. Why didn't you do that?
I really wanted to get in the ice bath.
And then you're wearing the same clothes that you then didn't shower in.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Jacket. You're wearing the
Yeah, but you wore that then all night. Yeah, but this is the second
fresh
shirt.
It's been washed. We have
has
washing
it,
machines
has it,
at home.
Theo?
Yes.
It definitely hasn't. Hasn't been washed.
I was too busy doing interviews as player of the match.
busy.
Also, I couldn't fucking find a match ball. So I scored a hat trick. So I had to go into the refs room, saw Clattenburg in his towel.
What?
The refs room.
The referee's room.
Yeah, and he was
I
like,
talking
"Why
about the
I
restroom.
take my
Restroom.
He was well sound. He said, "Why I take my ball, man?"
Wait, what are you
So
doing?
he gave me his match ball. It's really nice. He was taking a ball home and he
What
said,
was
"You
that
have
that
it.
you
You just got a hat
just
trick. You have it. It's really nice."
He's an Indian man. So listen.
Geordie. He was Geordie.
Oh, was it?
You need to work on your accent, I think.
Where are you, man? Anyways, George, you're going on inside, aren't you?
I am big time, yeah.
Are you excited by that? Because it's definitely not happened yet.
No, definitely not happened. Definitely
surely people know
wasn't
it's
filmed
pre-recorded.
mid-November.
It fucking comes out on Sunday. It comes out the same day. This
No, he's going in there on Sunday.
Do you know what I did enjoy though?
Is he? How does it work? Can we mention anything?
Oh no, you can say that it's been. It's
they know it's
previously
been.
filmed.
There's
you've
videos of all you lot partying together. Allegedly.
Well, I don't know. don't know if we can totally say that. Just
But
yet.
I'm enjoying the you and the Ween. Is it the Ween? You know the
are you
Ween?
on
Jason
about?
the Ween?
Oh, Jason the Ween. Jason's funny. I like Jason.
But have you not seen the clips of him and George like interacting before the game? Like, what? Who are you? Nice to meet you.
Jason was at the charity
pretending-
match, and we had to pretend that we'd never met before.
Right.
Had he not been announced?
He hadn't been. No, so none of us had been announced by the time the charity match was on, and then we went to goals beforehand. And
What's
it was,
that? Like a seagulls?
No, Power League.
factory.
Power League goals.
Oh, not gulls.
Goals.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, and he started his stream off, and it just was like, yo, bro, and I was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you.
Spent a whole week together.
But yeah,
How did you find the inside though?
pretty wild. I think it's different from when was yours a set?
a set. I mean, it was still a building.
Yeah,
like, it was still bog standard
I was
building.
in a TV studio.
Are you serious right now?
Just like walls coming up.
Set walls.
Yeah.
Oh, what? So you didn't have, like,
No roof. Like you look up, it's just like studio lighting.
Did you not just hear everyone like?
Well,
So it wasn't like the Big Brother
you'd
house?
So like the producers and stuff had to be like silent outside because they'd just be in a TV studio. It was crazy.
That's
Oh
so
my
weird.
flip flaps! So wait, wait, what? So did you like find that you clashed with anyone, or can you even go into any of that, or did you find it just streamlined?
I can neither confirm nor deny if I clashed with anyone.
Oh, okay.
How did time go?
Sorry.
Did time go fast or slow? Did you find yourself bored?
Weirdly, I didn't find. Cause I don't know if you found this. I didn't really get bored. It was like there was times I was like, oh god, I kind of want to like do something, but there'd just be people around, just like sort of chat.
It's like
It was quite nice, like detaching from.
you don't have phones or
like
anything.
phones and everything. And no point did I sort of. I kind of want to like scroll TikTok. It was nice.
it's good to have conversation. I'd say
Yeah.
that. Like, and obviously, you know how like Wafflin's filming right now. Didn't know if you knew this, but like there's cameras on it. That's how it feels constantly. So it's like filming Wafflin constantly. It's almost like you're on a constant podcast.
So you're always on, or can you?
I feel
be
like
off?
there were people that were always on when I was there, and it was like, fucking hell, that must be draining. And there were points where obviously I was quite sleep deprived, so I just didn't say anything. But did you find the sleeping okay?
You said that the lights never fully turned off
Yeah.
when you were there. Yeah, so ours did turn off, but you'd look up and it would literally just be like literally like this, just like you'd see lights and everything. It'd just be like quite strange.
No, like eye mask or anything.
And then no, we're not allowed an eye mask. And then you just wake up to JJ. Just, hello, what the fuck?
Yeah. And do you think, like, obviously a lot of people have come off the back of our series and like grown massively, like Leah, like quadrupled basically her following.
Did she?
Like, what was something like that? It's like she banged.
How do you know that?
You see it on Instagram. She's like,
Been tracking it.
no, as in like people, I just know like there were certain individuals that absolutely blew from it, like did really, really well.
did really
Castillo,
I think.
Castillo did freaking fantastically. And I'm like, is there, do you feel...
Mamrika?
Mamrika, I mean, it did wonders for her career. So what I'm wondering is, like, do you feel like you've coming off the back of that this is going to have done you good, or do you reckon you may have ruined your career from being on it?
Netflix this time as well, so it's even bigger.
Because I mean, it's ginormous.
The previous season only hit the YouTube audience, whereas Netflix is like on a global scale.
Yeah, so it's really, I don't know how to think about it because I
don't feel like gut instinct. I did myself proud.
No, I'd like to think that I've not come across like a complete twat, but also I don't know if how well it's going to go down on Netflix. Like, what audience is going to pick it up? How many people
the
are going
sheer
to pick it
scale
up?
that you're hitting when you go on Netflix. It's not like, I know it's the same but different, but on Netflix, like, you could end up being like the biggest show on Netflix.
Wow.
Also,
imagine that, bro.
People who don't
be
have
wild.
they have no idea about YouTube or you will watch it, which is quite interesting. And also that people love reality shows. People love reality shows, and people just will be invested no matter what.
I think it is quite a cool concept as well because a lot of like reality shows on Netflix at the moment are just like dating ones, and it's like, oh, how am I going to find this person in love? And
were you open to that though, going in there?
I mean, as a incredibly single person, I wasn't completely closed off, but I guess we'll find out.
So maybe there's some love in the air.
Gosh, that would
About
be
to see
incredible. Would you have sex on TV, Theo?
What? No.
No, but is it like
I actually
to say
think you
you're George Clarkey, right?
Lucky boy.
And someone that you love comes along, would you do it and knowing that there's cameras rolling? Because they put Johnnies out, mate. There's condoms in all of the bathrooms because they have to
What,
for health,
inside?
health and safety, mate.
Shut up.
Buy your bathroom mirror, right? Johnnies, deodorant, and
poshy.
they have to. And obviously, you can have a little poshy, right?
Wait, so...
I think you would.
Do you know what? I think everyone will go in and say, no, I wouldn't. But I guess when you get caught up in the moment, obviously the beast comes out sometimes for you.
Yeah, he goes...
and obviously it takes over. You have to handle it. Did you make love on the show?
Again, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, shit. So stay tuned because imagine he did.
Is there anything...
But I feel like when I was in there, like... I did switch off and like have normal conversations, but whenever anything became like heightened, or I was like, "Oh, we're speaking about somebody else here," like I don't know if you were the same. I was still aware that a camera was. I was like,
did you feel like you could trust that you're getting the authentic person, or are they performing for the camera, or is this?
I felt like I could somewhat suss out if people would sort of try to play up the camera, or if they were being themselves. and I was being myself, but still aware that a camera was there, because you can't really forget it.
No, exactly.
How did you boys find? So for me personally, if I did anything like that, I feel like certain people I get really jarred out by certain people, and I don't know if I'd be able to like do the whole time. How did you deal with like almost controversy, or just like, when someone just irritates you?
Yeah.
You can't help it, but there's always someone that's going to irritate someone else, right?
Yeah.
How did you feel with that? How did you deal with
I
that?
feel like as a general rule of thumb, just tried to stay out of it.
Yeah, because
Like,
some people will clash and some people will withdraw, like avoidant or other type of personality type. So did you find that you clashed properly with anyone, or did you manage to successfully,
I don't know if I clashed with people or not.
Oh.
But I think if people were getting loud or anything, I wasn't going to be someone that sort of goes,
Yeah.
guys, cut it out, please. We're all friends and family here.
yeah.
I'd just sort of go and play darts or table tennis.
Yeah.
How did you guys feel about not being able to go outside for a week?
That was what really
Surely you should be
messed with
allowed
my
like, a
head.
garden.
Yeah, did it like mess up your circadian rhythm, or just
Like,
like
some
anything?
people had like vape breaks and stuff, so they'd go outside and like vape stuff. But
Are you a vape star?
I'm not a vape star.
Okay.
No.
Good
You could
lad.
have faked it to go outside.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
You are allowed to
that's what
stand
they were
outside.
saying. They were saying like, God, George, just go outside for a bit.
I can't.
Yeah, and I was like, no. And then the first time I did go outside, I shed a tear.
Oh, you cried?
Yeah.
How long was
Jesus
it until you
Christ.
stepped outside?
I can.
Oh, okay.
Can't.
And
Fucking hell, that must
Did
be.
you have like cold showers and ting?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah, cold showers.
Fuck, you did it.
You're not cold showering.
Did you just not shower?
No, the only thing I really properly spent money on was having a warm shower.
How cold are we talking?
Oh, it's ice
Like,
cold.
there's just no warmth in it at all.
Like, yeah, like no, yeah,
Were you in
basically.
a prison?
That's what it
It
kind of
basically
feels like.
felt like-
Torture.
Yeah, but that's the idea of it,
Yeah.
not it?
Yeah,
It's like
man.
rice and beans every day.
Wait, talk to me more about
Porridge
when
in
you
the morning
cried
without
outside. Though. So, did you feel like you had a dark moment? Did you feel drained?
Well, I can't really reveal everything to the reason for why I sort of shed a tear.
Yeah.
But no, I was like,
Affected you a bit.
Sort of. They had a what's it called, team?
Like a mental health team or something?
It's sort of like that, but what are they called? I don't know. Anyway, there was a team that would just sort of look after people, and then each time you come out the sort of room 19, they'd sort of poke their head like, "Do you need a chat or anything?" And I was like, "No." But
You
then
did need
just
to chat sometimes.
Finally had a chat, and I was like, "Damn,
Let it all out.
oh life." And then Toby actually walked past us having a chat, and he sort of came over and gave a hug, and it was
Oh,
quite cute.
Wow.
Quite wholesome.
No, because that's the thing. Like, obviously, we can have our online personas and feel like we need to be funny all the time, but there's certain emotions that if we suppress will come out eventually, and I think it's important to express those. Do you know what I mean? So, like,
100%, man.
yeah, like crying is okay, and I actually think it's one of the most therapeutic things you can do.
It is nice to have a good cry every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I can't remember the last time I cried.
Yeah, but I don't know if you feel things.
2018, when my dog died. That was the last
Sorry,
time
that was
I
a
cried.
laugh at him saying, "I don't know if you feel things." Not that your dog died.
No, it was a long time ago.
Did you not cry when your nan died recently?
No, I was upset.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I didn't.
He's had to build this bulletproof thing because obviously people attack him for not doing impressions and stuff.
Andy, yeah.
And obviously he didn't come to the Wembley match either.
Yeah, okay, let's
Like,
just address it.
Because obviously there's a big elephant in the room that you would have thought
There's
if any
not
of
an
your
elephant.
boys are like playing at Wembley and like they've, they're not just your boys, but you're a family.
So my life should be put on
sorry,
pause
I
for your
haven't
life.
finished making my statement.
I'm so cold.
Because it's quite cold in this room.
No.
You would have thought that Luke Martin, after everything, would have at least come along and supported.
What do you mean after everything?
After
What do you mean
everything,
support his
after
friend?
everything.
What do you mean after
the
everything?
food you've got in your fridge, the house,
Yeah, I knew that.
the roof that you've got over your head, for the love that we've shared with you non-stop on
Not
this
even
show.
just that. Yeah. It's like 20 years of friendship. What?
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's not
And he
20 years
didn't
different.
want to come and see us at Wembley. He wanted to sit on the bench
I
at,
started.
at our local team
I
that we both
started.
played for, and it's like,
Well, you haven't
you know
even
what,
started for
man?
us yet.
You know what, bro? Like, it just shows, like, you don't get involved with the impressions. You don't do these other things. It's like, are you our friend?
Could be the biggest day of your friends' lives. You didn't want to.
And it was actually. It was that.
Well, next time I'll make sure I put my life on hold to,
Not my,
to
no,
be
it's
there
not,
for
oh,
you.
that's such a. It's like getting invited to someone's wedding and being like, "No, I'm not going to put my life on hold," because it's like, bro, there's
Very different.
There's just certain things that like
Very
you should want to do to support your friends, and I feel like maybe you didn't feel that.
You neither of you boys messaged me saying good luck with your game today.
What the fuck?
Why is it any different? Why is your occasion bigger than the next person?
Because yours happens every week. Ours happens once ever.
Well, I mean, once a year, really. But why is that occasion?
Not at all.
Why is that occasion any bigger than the next person? You're thinking, oh, look at us. We're at Wembley. We're doing this. This is such a big thing. This should be all about us.
You play Sunday League every week.
It's the biggest day in YouTube history, and your boys are playing in it, bro. It's just there's an element of where it would have been like maybe coming along is something you wanted to do. It just sort of it took us a bit aback. There wasn't even a desire. It almost seems like even if you didn't have your game on, you went into it because you were like the round trip. You said to me, you said the round trip on the train is a bit long to do on my own.
It's a little bit. It's
Mate, you come in,
round
no,
trip.
it's not. It's coming to like we come and film Wafflin like an hour and a half up and then go home, and it's like
2.5 hours.
He could have gone with. He could have gone with Elliot. Why didn't you want to go with Elliot?
I said if you had invited,
I did invite
some of the boys.
Why not
did.
Elliot? Elliot's one of the boys.
No, but I don't know Elliot that
Yeah, you
well.
do.
I invited Stannard and Harry Brown.
Oh, did they come?
They'd work.
Same.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, ultimately it is your decision, and why should you put your life on hold? But I think for our two's point of view, I just felt a bit like, rah, does he even like us?
All right. Well, we've got a big game next week, and I'd love to invite you to.
I'd love to play in it. Am I allowed to play? I play for the team as well.
Yeah, maybe. So
Classic Andy.
no, but
Something has
Oh, you
changed.
know what, actually?
will you
Something
come
has
along?
changed.
Will you come along?
You know what?
No,
George,
don't fucking change.
can you
George,
do
George.
your best Steven Gerrard or David Beckham impression?
Oh, not this shit.
Go on, George.
Just do it. Just do it. Just nail it out.
So, Stevie, how do you think the game went?
Yeah, you know, it was great. I had a great time. You know, the boys were having a great time on the pitch out there. There was
What the fuck?
That's Robbie Fowler.
That is incredible. I was transported to AC Milan versus Liverpool. That was fantastic.
That's an omega,
See,
right
that's
there.
what you do.
No, that's impressive. But
That was incredible,
He's an
George
accomplished
Clarkey.
guy.
Clarkey, you're signed. Woo! You're signed. And you live here now.
welcome.
Hell yeah.
No, Luke. You can't welcome him to somewhere you don't belong.
You know what I will say, boys, is we get emails about
What?
But what?
boys bullying me.
Bullying.
Yeah, we've had quite a few about that.
What's this? Who?
Okay, is this one right now on screen?
No. I was just Con told me earlier.
Oh, okay. So
When?
like victim
When?
complex.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna.
When did I ask?
You.
When did I ask Luke?
Oh.
Oh, you replied. It also counts.
Let's start with this tweet that goes, George Clarkey saying, get ready for some awkward standing in the corner in response to this InSIDE announcement.
Woo.
So you're claiming you're quite an awkward fellow and maybe a bit of a scaredy cat.
I'd say, yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
And on to the next thing. I feel like I'm less awkward than I used to be. I never used to really speak that much, but I feel like making videos and stuff.
Would you say YouTube
Sorry.
making videos was an outlet for that? Because almost like you're rather than talking to people, you're actually just kind of talking with yourself.
Yeah, it's a bit like it's kind of weird. I've noticed I've sort of in like family scenarios like speak more now. And
Yeah, that's what happened to Malfoy.
Literally
Think.
what happened to me, yeah.
He now is the most confident man you'll ever see in
But
this world.
I think as what you see
Had
a
no
lot of
friends at
YouTube.
school.
It's like Kieran.
Bullying.
No. See, you're a bully, Luke.
You were really about to back me then, and then you switched up because he said something.
I have more friends than you fucking virgin.
Wow.
Anyways, what I was going to say was I feel like a lot of YouTubers are actually like extroverted introverts.
You're like
Yeah.
dorkoids, right?
Yes, dorkoids,
So
yes.
we have no idea how to interact with real humans, and we've built up this confidence through basically talking to our own spirit.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually quite a fantastic thing. And now you can stand like these guys that maybe would be scared to stand in a room of 30 people are now standing at 90,000 at Wembley and delivering. I think it's fantastic for you.
I agree. Before we get onto this email, but can I just ask you a question before we move on?
Go on, go
Please?
on.
It's been jarring me out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will forget it.
Yeah.
So, I found a TikTok right of you like yesterday. Never seen it before.
right,
And it was you like with a beep in a garage.
yeah.
Is this how you blew up?
So it's one of the reasons, yeah.
What was the beep in the garage?
Beep in a garage.
Basically, I'll give you the quick story. So I just finished uni. I started posting more on TikTok in the last sort of like month of uni. I got back home and I was like, I need to keep posting like once a day, but I had no ideas. My dad came to me and said, George, there's a beep in the garage, but I can't find it. So I was like, oh, don't worry, Dad, I've got just the thing for you, and it was me. And I went into the garage, and I was sort of every now and then intermittently it would go like, they'd hear like a beep, and you couldn't find it, so I just made videos on that. Made a video of like not the greatest content in the world. And people like got really hooked.
So it became like a series.
Actually, is this?
Like, they were like, mate, they were invested.
Let's just quickly watch it for everyone because I've never seen this video ever. So we're going to watch it, right? So it's got to basically 2 million views.
So it's the 431k like one is the first one.
Wait, where's this?
How long ago was this?
Top right, like second in.
Top right, second in.
2021.
Yeah.
To my room and said that he's got a job for me to do. And of course
Exactly.
Oh,
that was
what
you.
is it? That's a little bit of crumpets.
Sacrifice himself.
What was I saying?
God, look at the
I
state
need
of
to
me.
find a beep in the garage. Whatever that means. Look, George, I really need to find this beeping noise.
But there is
It's
Java,
so
isn't it?
cringe.
What is the beep?
Yeah. So basically, I made like 5 videos on this because I just couldn't actually find it.
Scurry over to where I've heard it from. Right, I've just heard it. Bike? Gizmo? Wait here for the next one.
Oh, that is.
Well, that sounds like it's over there now. What?
Oh, rah.
There again. Whatever corner of the garage I'm not in is where it's coming from.
Well, this is...
But yeah, as a viewer watching this, right, you would get frustrated that you're like, what the hell is that beeping noise?
Got a storyline.
Yeah.
So what? Can you please tell me? Because I'm frustrated.
I can reveal, yeah. Basically, people started following. I made video after video on it because I genuinely couldn't find where it was. And people were like, oh, he's clearly just dragging this out now. Then my sister came into the garage, heard it once, and found it immediately. And it was basically, we had a cross trainer in our garage that had I think it was out of battery. The screen didn't work or anything. And if you took the batteries out, then it stopped beeping. But obviously, I clicked on the thing and I was like, oh, it's not that then because it's not working. So it's really quite...
Well, how bad are your ears to like...
What the...
Do your ears not work?
No, but yeah, your ears work. Not my ears. I have functioning ears, yeah, but they just... I don't know.
So it was the cross trainer?
Through the sound.
It was the cross trainer?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Oh.
I said that.
Yeah.
Can't sleep at night.
But what's crazy about that, that's the most followers I've ever gained in it. Oh, we turn our nose up at that.
Wait, no, what happened? No, I was just looking at the...
How many followers?
No, I wasn't doing...
It's not about him.
Wait, I'm not
It's not about him. It's like listening.
It's a camera about
Wait,
my really fun story.
No, I was doing that.
No, my eyes aren't very good.
So how many followers did you gain?
I take it back.
How many followers?
So in a week, I got 250k followers.
Wait,
What the
fuck?
flip-flaps?
Because people literally was like so invested. I don't understand it.
You need to redo it.
And I've
Yeah,
never gained that much of it.
Is that what kickstarted your whole career?
Somewhat, yeah. I think I was on like 100. No, I think I was on 250k, and then after that week, I was still 500k, and then that's sort of...
What?
In a week.
Yeah.
Meant
What is that like? And then you started collaborate. Like, who brought you in first? Like for the first like big collab?
Yeah, I need to talk about that.
Wait, what do you mean? Is it a bad thing?
No.
Is it a badadan? Everyone up, bum bum da 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 da. Segue, right? Now 3, 2, 1. We're gonna read this email. It
I
goes.
don't know what's going on.
Don't worry.
Hi boys. Oh no, let me read the tagline first. It goes, George, you call yourself, obviously in the previous tweet, awkward, but would you call yourself an introvert? Hi boys. I've been with my boyfriend for over 3 years now. We love each other so much. However, there's been something playing on my mind a lot recently. I'm quite a bubbly, outgoing person, and he's very quiet and shy. A lot of times I feel like I have to dull myself down because I don't want to embarrass him as he's so shy. Sometimes I wonder if I need a partner more the same wavelength as me. I've never wanted to change him or lose him, but sometimes I worry we're too different that way. Do you think it's a good balance, and can it be worked out? Or is it too much of a difference in personalities?
I think this happens a lot more than people think.
So here you've got what could potentially be a great balance, right? So for your yin, I'm your yang. You understand me right now? And it actually can work, but there are certain elements where you never want to feel dulled down. Like, and I've actually had previous partners where I feel like I'm having to meet you maybe at your level of fruitiness and whatever, because actually I make you feel uncomfortable by being a bit of a crackhead.
There should be a meeting point which is fine, but I feel like maybe they're too far apart. If it was more like that, where maybe he needs to be lifted a bit more, but then that could happen over time. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like if you're questioning it, then it's not fitting together in the way that it should be. And
saying that though, like if you've got like say roaring ADHD, like you'll question everything. So it's like, what if if she, as an outrovert and crazy person, she may have all these different thoughts that almost are a bit like intrusive thoughts, and she may be overthinking something that actually could be utilised in a positive way.
But that's exactly what I say, because here she hasn't said like he said like you jar me out. She said I dull myself down because I don't want to embarrass him. That's her.
But is that preempting? Or maybe she's experiencing like, because I could probably embarrass you boys, right? I don't dull myself down, and. What? I don't know where I'm going with that.
Just made it about you.
And you guys are in a lovely, loving relationship. So.
Well, to be fair though, like I'd say Jodie's definitely more extroverted than I am.
Yeah, she's like a little crackhead in her own right.
100%. But she's
our little crackhead.
But she's brought me up.
Yeah, she has.
Most definitely brought me up.
Yeah, so that could be, you could actually, that's the thing, you can be really beneficial for each other, and it's not about being the same, being interested in the same things, doing the same beer. It's not about that, Malfoy.
And I'd say I've probably helped her stay calm in certain scenarios. So you sort of balance each other out a little bit more without doing what she thinks she's doing, is dulling herself down. I think you can provide a really good balance to each other.
Yeah, and how long have they been together, was it, Malfoy? 3 years. That's the thing, like, if things were going to, like, sort of figure themselves out, surely by now it would have happened,
I agree.
Malfoy.
If you've been dulling yourself down for 3 years, you don't want to do that for the rest of your life.
No, you don't.
But if you're wanting to be with this person, want them to be with you for you being you.
Yeah, the ultimate form of love is accepting someone for exactly who they are. And if you're unable to accept them for who they are because you actually have to sacrifice your own needs, then you actually can't love them in the way that maybe you need to.
She needs to question whether she actually needs to dull herself down, or whether it's like something that she's just putting pressure on herself to do.
Yeah.
So true.
Because he's probably with her because he loves every part of her.
He probably loves how outgoing she is.
Yeah.
It's so true. But obviously regarding introversy, would you say that like you're an introvert?
I think I am more so, like in like normal like general scenarios. I'm not going to be sort of loud and proud. Just
would you find I'm
chilling, quite a nonchalant kind of guy.
Yeah, you actually are. You're like AB.
Oh, you like
I love him so much.
No, because AB always says that as well. Like it's very nonchalant. Like the idea of like being like, is that like, would that be weird?
No, not at all, man. But I think there's a difference between like being introverted. I don't know how like, you know, when like a camera's out there and you like can switch it on, it's like a totally different play. Like I'd do things on camera like in a pub.
No,
What?
when you get a camera out, you switch it on. That does help with the videos.
Yeah, but like you'd do things like, especially with around a bunch of mates as well, that you wouldn't normally do if you were just like on your own or with your missus.
I mean, yeah, no, it is actually true. Like the camera can bring out a switch.
I think helps though.
Would you say you're a Karen?
A Karen?
Yeah, like, as in, like,
if something goes wrong, would I like?
Yeah, would you go? I want to talk to the manager.
No,
there's something wrong with my meal.
I think the most I'd go to is if somebody like pulled out in front of me and I was on a line bike. I'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing, mate?"
Yeah, you've had some issues.
And then I'd go, "Ooh."
Oh no, she wouldn't be on road rage like wanker, wanker.
I'll call someone a wanker.
You get road rage.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Oh mate, there's a little bike and a walking path, right? I travel to Victoria Park every day. I always cycle the bike path and the walking path on the other side. But this time there was runners on the bike path, so I just moved to the walking path.
Yeah.
And then I hadn't moved back instantly, and this runner on the walking path was like, "Get in the fucking bike path." I said, "Fuck off." I was fuming. So I just moved out of the way. I was livid because I was like, "I never do this. I moved out of the way for your fellow runners. I'm also a runner and a cyclist." I was livid. Yeah, he was such a kind.
Yeah. But this is London. I'll be real. Everyone is operating thinking I, me, myself, and I. Like,
yeah.
I was doing someone a favour by getting out of the way.
No, but it's true. But is it like you're an inconvenienced him for a split second, and it's like projection onto you because the world needs to revolve around me.
It's really
Luke Martin mentality.
Yeah. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my moment.
But I'm getting angry now thinking about it.
I'm actually not.
I'm getting angry.
I can tell.
I really am. I'm shaking.
I love people. I love you.
No one said you didn't.
No, but he's saying I'm just self-centered cock.
You said it.
No, you said it. Play the tape.
Just agreed with you.
Right, what else?
This is a what? Do this is the last one because we've been going a long time.
All right. I'm really enjoying this, and I know you are as a viewer right now. So if you want to see us all naked, unlucky, never happening. Anyways, on to this email submission.
No, like not telling them to subscribe or like the video or anything. Just
You're not going to see it.
I thought that was going somewhere.
You're just teasing him with a
Get us to a meal sub.
striptease.
No. Just wanted to clarify that that's
5-star
that's
rating.
never going to happen.
We're
doing
an
an
naked.
No, they haven't. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Hi, team. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 months now, unofficially for about a year. Jesus. And call me crazy, but I broke up with him because I find myself attracted to other people. Basically, he got mad at me because I told him that I would dump all of my loved ones for just one chance on Arthur TV. Fuck me.
By the way, this is 100% the truth. I know.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely the truth.
Basically, my question is, do you think this was valid? If I find myself attracted to random people that I've never met, surely this means he's not the one for me, right? P.S. I'd sell my fucking soul for one chance with Arthur TV. Help me out. I won't disappoint. I need him biblically. Bye.
Love you all.
Love you all. Joe, Malfoy, and Bertum.
Why do I?
What is wrong with these Arthur TV fangirls?
I don't know.
Has he got like?
There's
Like, do people do like fan fiction about him? Is there something?
yeah.
What is the thing that he does that makes girls like absolutely just die for him?
I think maybe
he's got aura.
Batch effect.
No, because Batch
No, I
doesn't
think
have the
it-
same
I
effect.
think
I think.
he
I think
just-
Arthur is.
It just seems like this innocent little
Boy.
That's the
Boy.
key word there, though, isn't it? Seems.
seems.
Do you reckon he's a demon in the bedroom?
I've heard rumours.
Really?
Of what?
Big demon.
Really? What, he shags hard? No, but that's the thing. He's always, no, but it's thing. So say like there, I've just said something vulgar, and maybe that, for the average like female viewer, that would be like, that's actually quite gross. Whereas Arthur is very like, I think he puts things very eloquently,
He's also very innocent on camera, I think.
and he's very
Yeah.
innocent, and he comes off very wholesome and
He
like
also gets away with saying absolute murder a lot of the times.
really.
Yeah.
What are your opinions on Arthur TV?
I love the boy with all my heart.
Yeah, but...
But what?
There ain't no butts around here.
Yeah, you have a little wholesome group going on. I kind of like it.
No.
You ever thought about making your own Sidemen?
Oh, yeah, like the American NFL jersey wearers.
Yeah.
That's actually so true.
That's actually just me and Batch though now, at the moment.
What, so it would be
NFL
you,
goes.
Batch, Arthur,
Arthur Hill.
and Chris? And you could be like...
Chris MD. Is he involved?
Oh, he gets his ass involved.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Roommates.
I personally don't know about a group sort of thing.
Why?
Time
But what if it
reason?
could take you to the moon, George
Then
Clarkey?
you wouldn't be able to be in my videos.
Or mine.
I'm sacrificing the sort of Theo Baker cameos. That's
They don't happen often, but when they do...
yeah. I don't know. I think I just quite like the place that I'm in right now, the Wafflin studio. No, and just like what I'm doing, and I've got ideas for my own stuff that I want
Straight
to.
on
Like,
you.
yeah, I don't want to add something else into the mix and
Yeah.
just sort of spread myself thin.
And it can be, I don't know, there's definitely certain individuals that perform better when they're focusing on one thing rather than doing too much. Like
Yeah.
some, like Logan, KSI, manage so many things at once and thrive, whereas there are just others that in order to get the best out of them, they can't spread themselves too thin. So
Also-
I respect that.
Yeah, like you look at the Sidemen, and what JG uploads on his second channel now occasionally. Simon has been consistent.
Yeah,
The rest
crazy
of
consistent.
them, Toby and Josh, I think upload every now and then. Like they don't do their own stuff anymore.
Right.
It's like I'm just do Sidemen. I don't want that to be.
I do feel like since this charity match, I feel like a lot of people have caught a wave of inspiration. I don't know if you've seen this, like Josh is uploading a lot on the second channel, like Chip's caught a wave of inspiration. I think you're riding a wave of inspiration right now.
I mean, well, I've just signed a new camera and I'm almost like producer of the channel that I'm
That's really
very
exciting.
excited to. So
yeah.
I think, yeah, mate, Theo, you've inspired a lot of us because
man.
the partnership that you've got with your Ben,
Ben.
your little partnership, I think, you know, seeing the content that you guys create, obviously we're going to talk about it in the next episode, but the trip that we've just been on, bro, it's an inspiration. And I'd say out of everyone that I've been inspired by, you are the highest.
Oh, my guy. Thank you so much.
And we're going to actually, are we not going to say whether that's weird or normal?
That's
that
weird as fuck.
It's weird. Well, you have human nature. We're
She's
all
left the
animals.
boyfriend for a chance at Arthur.
Yeah, no, that's fucked. You don't love him if you would actually do that.
No, that's strange. But if it's like some random, like, say if you're in a relationship with someone, like say you're in a relationship, is there like a big female celebrity that you're like, God, that would be like
Oh, nah.
No, it's in, like, the thing is, you're still an animal. You're still going to have like the biology of you're still going to have the biological like attractions that come up. I mean, you boys have told me plenty.
Ultimately, it's a joke at the end of the day.
It's complete banter. But ultimately, like, it's like she sounds like she'd actually like take the action, which indicates that it's probably not right.
If like Dua Lipa, Sydney Sweeney, or whoever walked into the room, I'm saying no. I am.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's actually like genuine. And we laugh and joke about it. Like, I'm not interested.
After 2 pints?
No way.
5.
No.
So a Dua Lipa and Sydney Sweeney,
No, there was just a random example.
What they walking together?
It seemed locked and loaded. That was kind of...
Absolutely no. But no.
Who are you trying to convince?
No. Because it's all like, who realistically, like, what? You fancy them more because they're a celebrity?
No, because
you know what I mean? Like, everyone has their celebrity crushes. Like, it could be Gerard Butler.
Just Stephen Gerrard.
Something that they do or say, like Timothy Chalamet recently has been... Everyone's like, oh, he's attractive, but also he's been doing like the Britney Broski stuff. He's been doing like...
Getting his tummy rubbed by Kylie Jenner.
Yeah,
like, there's different things coming out about him. Like, oh, he's got a cool personality. I quite like him.
He is pretty cool, actually. He's one of the bros.
But what if that was he had a similar thing with for male in the...
Timothy Chalamet he is a bro. Have you not watched him on the... He did a podcast. I can't remember who it was. Like, Theo Von. Mate, he's like a football nerd. Like a soccer nerd. He's a bro.
What?
He knew like Marseille's striker from 2012.
So you'd shag Timothy Chalamet as well?
Yeah.
No. He supports St Etienne, apparently.
Yeah, you should get him on Wafflin. Timothy? Get him on, son.
Well, there we go. Wait, what's it? Supports St Etienne favourite player Dimitri Payet.
Yeah, there you go. Like, why is Timothy Chalamet love Dimitri Payet?
Mad thing.
I know what his name is.
Anyways, should we wrap it there, Chicos? We love you all. Thank you, George Clarkey, for gracing us with your love and your energy in this building.
I'm hoping there's some thirst traps made out of us from this.
Now, the last thing we must reveal is we've actually outdone Theo. Because before we entered this Wafflin studio, I raised my hand to George Clarkey, and he did the same. And we did the biggest, most satisfying dap I've ever experienced.
It was wild. I witnessed. I got jealous. I was like, "Holy shit! I wish that was me."
Do you remember we were literally on the pitch after the match, and you went, "George, do it now. This is the best place to do it."
We failed. We tried it on the pitch and we failed.
Anyways, hit the like rating if you'd love to dap George Clarkey. Subscribe and get us to 1 million subscribers. Also, 5-star rating on whatever podcast platform you are listening on to. And Wafflin Mafia, we love you. Bye.
Also, if we connected on that dap, Wembley Stadium might have fallen down.
Killed it.